Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Oh, he's already pissy. Like, you can't satisfy Ominous.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
There's no winning with that guy. He's always going to be upset. Whatever decision you make.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Stream sniping spider.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Yeah, there'll be a secret up here then. Let's get this one.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous
Oh, I should have
slot.
sold some gear, actually,
Brilliant.
thinking about it. Oh well.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Compulso.
Watch your step. I didn't slip there.
Leviosa.
Fringo.
Fringo. Expelliarmus.
Spiders be easy. Oh. That's what you get.
Leviosa.
As soon as you get cocky,
Confringo.
the spider jumps on you.
Expelliarmus.
Bound to happen.
All this grass.
Confringo.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Revelio.
expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
It'll be fine.
Accio. Confringo. Accio.
Quick, I have to get those 10 gold and 24 gold. It's super important.
Revelio.
There's a spider fang in there, actually. I don't know if you can access it.
Leviosa. Accio. Confringo.
Don't know if it's actually inside of this or it's just that's because how the spider died. If there's a spider nearby.
Sendo. Confringo. Vinder. Glacius.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Level 32.
Confringo. Revelio.
Did you hear?
Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Gathering the bones.
Revelio! Confringo! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Confringo!
So I got to pull the bones over here, maybe, to build a bridge.
Accio!
Unless you can just do it from here. If there's enough
Revelio.
bones here.
Accio!
No, I don't think there are.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Accio!
Okay. It's going to be a nuisance going through that. Because I don't think there's anything to build
Revelio.
here.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Accio!
That's a lot of
Wingardium
bone
Leviosa.
metal.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Just love playing with bones.
Revelio!
Oh, there's one here. XT, I've gone too far.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Then that bit on the side. Maybe I was wondering if I should use the bones first on the left-hand side.
Wingardium Leviosa!
But I suppose the bones in this area should be used for this bit.
Revelio!
Oh, return to the quest area, huh? Not happy? Let's have a
Looks
chat.
like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Let the man
There's
think.
more to this than even I imagined.
So that bit on the left, I'm wondering if you have to come back to it then.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control.
Sweet.
So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
That seems very strong.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
There it is. Another spell slot is required.
Revelio.
I don't know whether to go back.
Ringo.
Oh, well,
Leviosa.
Imperio.
I just straight up killed it.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Imperio.
You're mine.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Do you have to execute those steps you learnt to cast the spell?
Accio. Wingardium
No,
Leviosa.
you just got it now. You just have it on a hotkey, and you just press the hotkey. Just got to identify it.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Didn't actually quite finish it off.
Revelio. Accio.
Levioso!
Levioso. Accio.
I thought I pulled all of these, but I must have missed one of them. No. Because there's some more bones that I need. But I figured they'd be behind one of these.
Confringo.
Pretty sus.
Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Imperio. Crucio. Levioso. Sendo. Confringo. Fronius. Bombada. Arresto Elemental. Ultra. Sendo. Sendo. Elixir. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defindo. Arresto Elemental.
These spiders all over the place.
Crucio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Glacius. Sendo. Defindo.
Defindo! Sendo!
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Yeah, when you're squishing them all over the place. So I don't get why people squish spiders. They should just pick them up and take them outside the house or something. Because otherwise you've got to clean up the mess.
Revelio.
Which is way more work.
Confringo.
Doing some Tomb
This
Raider in
catacomb
here.
has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I knew that was going to happen. The gear slots are going to be full again. Okay. Then I've got to sort out this gear. Will this be Game of the Year? I think it will be up in the running for it, but it's always tricky because it came out at the start of this year, so by the time you get to the end of this year, it depends what else has come out this year, isn't it? It kind of gets overshadowed when more games come out. The later you come out towards the Game Awards, the more likely you are to win the Game of the Year, I reckon. Even though obviously it should be Game of the Year. But the hype around the game will be more fresh if the game comes out closer towards the release of the Game Awards, you know?
Revelio. Accio.
Don't have any more bones to play with.
Revelio.
So I think this bit over here is just an extra bit. More bones in the door room. There's bones here, actually. I think.
Accio. Lumos.
Scare these things off and then pull that out.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Also. Revelio.
Epic loot incoming. Actually, it was epic.
Accio.
Is that a shortcut to come out here? Yeah, it is.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
What are you hiding? Well, there's no Draugr in this, so we don't have to worry about those rising up from the tomb. I've already checked all this stuff.
Revelio.
No bonus bones.
Confringo. Accio.
So I gotta get the bones that are behind that door. Oh, I see. Now I see it. The symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I was just pulling them.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Imperio.
Confringo.
Crucio.
That's done my attention.
Leviosa. Arrestiments. Bombada. Glacius.
Sendo.
Defender. Halter.
Findo.
Bazinga.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Fringo. Take.
Leviosa. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Crucio.
I don't really use the potions that much anymore.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Just quicker off, just constantly casting spells, really. Because you do so much damage now. As long as you're just constantly casting spells.
Glacius. Defender. Leviosa.
Findo.
Confringo. Spellianus. Revelio.
Descendo.
Ascender. Glacius. Defender.
Confringo.
Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Bombarda.
Leviosa.
Arresto Memento. Glacius.
Leviosa.
I'm gonna see if she buries or not.
Defendo.
You gonna bury down?
Confringo. Confringo.
No, I think Sebastian's gonna kill her before then.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
Sebastian had no time for games.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Well, all the answers are right in front of us.
Revelio.
Why so pessimistic, Sebastian? Yeah, that seems like something we can do. If we get ominous, then all three of us can try that out. Should be fun.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Definitely seems like all of this dark
must keep this
wizardry
relic
is definitely
secret.
worth it.
Especially for my
Revelio.
uncle.
Nothing will go wrong.
Is that ominous?
How the hell did he
Ominous.
get here? Of course he
The
did.
sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
It's fine.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's always right.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
God, this
What
guy's
if the choice wasn't
insufferable.
yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it, Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice.
I won't.
Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Now just jump him off a cliff.
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
We've
What did you do?
convinced him.
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we need to go.
Which way is it? Is it this way or forwards? I don't know if you go
Did we
up
do the
here
wrong
and then
thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
find out a week later
always
he's
looked
still
out for
standing
each
in
other,
this cave.
Ominous and I hope he knows that. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily way out of the catacomb, just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
He'll be fine. He's always fine, old Ominous. He never complains about anything. Or has any issues. He's always upbeat and good to go. I can't fly? Have we got to run this whole way? I guess we do.
When we get to Feldcroft, rather Anne know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. But it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Oh, it's not bandits again, is it? Or goblins.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Oh, that was meant for me. That was pitiful. I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Stay back!
Ah, I can't use my things on this.
You don't know who you're playing with.
Keep up!
Uncle, to the right!
That character looks like they've just woken up.
They're closing in!
Win here.
Sebastian, be careful!
We've got them. They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Such
I'm handling it.
I won't rest.
We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
I was trying to work out who the hell is still... It's a sniper in the background.
They're closing in!
Oh no, not again. What a brave goblin.
Imperio!
He stabbed himself. Damn straight. Do what you gotta do.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your
just
father
killed his
would be
uncle already.
ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
God, I feel so bad for Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did the right thing, of course you
You
did.
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
That goblin went for an unarmed girl, you know. He forfeited his life anyway. At that point.
Revelio.
He had it coming. Any sellers in chat? Gotta talk to this idiot now. Hello there.
What was he thinking?
He's thinking you're a twat.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did...
Yeah, he's like a religious nut, this guy.
That you are defending Sebastian's behaviour at all tells me everything I need to know.
Absolutely
You
useless.
are
So
as
you'd rather she
guilty
just gets
as
killed
he
now.
is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near
an
Anne.
idiot.
Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Who cares?
Why, Sebastian?
How can he be
Revelio.
that dumb? There are people in the real world that are that dumb. It is shocking. Alright, well there you go. That bit's done. How could you be that dumb though? Literally, he saw with his own eyes that she was about a millisecond away from being killed. But they're still like, oh no, you can't do the thing that, you know, is bad, but it saves her life. Alright, okay, we'll go back and you go kill her then. Since she's not supposed to live then. So you wouldn't do that, would you? Virtual signalers, these ones, I tell you. Too many of them.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Not willing to make the hard choices.
My father used to enchant his handmade kite.
I always teleport inside of those. I gotta sell some stuff. Actually, I should have identified first. Let's go identify. Come on. Back to Hogwarts. Room of requirement.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thanks, Deke.
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so comfortable.
Oh, I see. Is that because of what I'm wearing? You'd rather tie to a goblin. I've got to replace that again then. So change the appearance to the mask. That mask is too good. So this level 25 is as good as a 31. Epics are holding up now very well at this level. It's probably not worth just the extra 1 damage because then I have to use up another one of my things. I don't know, go on and screw it. Plus 1 damage. Depends how many I have. Oh yeah, these pajamas rock. Deadly pajamas. See, oh no, I've got 12 of those, so I've got plenty left. Confringo still just gets all the love. Now we got to find a fender so I can pedal all this stuff. PC's handling it okay. You know, I'm streaming it as well, which is a bit more stressful on the PC. So when I play off stream, it's a bit smoother. In certain areas, obviously, the castle in particular is very sort of like clunky. The bigger the open area, the more clunky it is. But when you go into like a underground area, sort of like an instance, then it's a lot smoother.
What are you up to now?
My PC's from like 2017.
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this in Canada.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Would you like this trash? I don't know why there's not a sell all button, to be honest. If there is, let me know. Otherwise, we play the 1x1 game. Look, he looks bored, didn't he? He's like, oh my god. You can't be serious. Got over the 20k mark now. I mean, I may just want to start just destroying all this gear. I don't know. Although, I think it's about as quick as destroying the gear as it is to sell it.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
You still got to hold the button down to destroy it. Wait, I got to speak with him again? Blimey. Blimey, O'Reilly. No good if you destroy it. I mean, it's the same thing. Because if I'm not using the gold for anything, then destroying it or getting gold for it makes no difference.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be here.
Let's go, Sebastian.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
Secret crest.
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Yeah, I mean, he's stuck in a tough spot because his sister's like kind of giving up on life and she's just willing to accept it, and his uncle's never going to accept anything that will possibly save her life in any way, shape or form. He just wants her to die, basically. So he's kind of like, even if he does try to save her life, like, both of them aren't going to be grateful for it. So he's stuck in a rough spot. Sebastian did nothing wrong. That's a good one. It depends how much of a messed up thing it is that he has to do to save her. Like killing a goblin, who cares?
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Come now, don't be stingy.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me.
Because I could have done this quest before the other one.
This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
I mean, I don't care either way.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the
I thought that
triptych.
means I could just go stealth and kill him.
I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Either way, we're going stealth.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Patrolling this area is a waste of time.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
I assume I can still kill them, even if we're supposed to avoid detection. I don't know, actually. If we're avoiding detection, then we don't want to... Where is Sebastian? Is he following me or not? I guess I'll just get to the mine.
Revelio.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be...
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
That's just to distract him.
This is going well.
We make a good
team. Oh, he's behind me now.
We do at that.
Yeah, this is quicker. Less experience, but quicker.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You would choose fighting, yeah.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Wait a moment. You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when...
Do you see how close he was to get me there?
Hello?
Almost. So yeah, do the odd attack every now and then, and it's pretty good to distract him. Speedrun. See, I don't know how you would speedrun this game, because there's so many main quests. How on earth could you speedrun this game in a quick time?
For better or for worse, we're in. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Custotalis.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Oh,
I see why.
Sometimes she grabs on. That was a sketchy one because I was like about to fall off, so I jumped anyway. And sometimes they grab on, but not this time. Oh, it's not. That's why, because the fire hadn't got rid of it. Whee!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
This guy's racist against goblins.
Up for a bit of dying.
Well, that wasn't very quiet, was it?
Get up! You won't get away with that.
That guy's my friend. How long is he going to stay my friend for?
Unforgivable!
I guess that answers my question.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Confringo! Protego!
Little spiders.
Revelio.
Revelio, the most overpowered spell in the game.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Confringo!
There's always two paths, so you just have to work out which path is the dead-end path.
Smashing. Revelio.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Speaking of which.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
See, the frame rate inside of here is much better. Reparo?
Reparo.
Yarrow. Hello. What's up with this one? Why is he coming in with like the big hoo-ha? What's so special about you? Oh, I see. We've got more of them.
Revelio. There's a victory that came none too soon.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Confringo.
Ranrock's
Revelio.
loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Confringo.
It's interesting how I get all the loot, but Sebastian doesn't.
Revelio.